Now, I've already set you up for success on this section because we already set the stage in the Arch Nemesis video that we want to think about our brand like a character. Now, because of that, it makes sense that we take brand inspiration from actual characters, fictional and nonfiction. Now, this is going to be fun. All right. So, the way that you can take inspiration from both fictional and non-fictional characters is a few different ways. So one, you can pay attention to the language that they use, and you can use that to inspire your own brand. You can also see the way that they handle challenges and how they work through their villains and what their villains are, because those are specific to your archetype. I can't get over the picture of Sheldon. I love Big Bang Theory so much, and Sheldon is hilarious in that picture, and I'm trying not to giggle as I'm teaching here, and I couldn't help myself. It's just amazing. So phrasing, pay attention to the villains, the challenges, because they are great inspiration for your archetype because they are specific to Sage. It's not random inspiration; it's focused inspiration. You could even pay attention to how these characters dress and adopt a similar style for like your personal brand photos, or like as we'll talk about in a later video when you're selecting like stock photos, you could pick people that have a similar demeanor and a similar appearance, because that these are all emotional cues. And the fantastic thing about taking inspiration from characters and from famous people is that people are attracted to these characters. There's a reason why these TV shows are so popular and that these movies have been so hugely popular by the masses. It's because they've aligned themselves with these universal human values that your brand also stands for. So by taking inspiration from these beloved characters, you're taking inspiration from a proven source. You know that people love them for a reason, so it pays to pay attention to what they stand for, how they do things, all of those good things. All right, what's fun is, okay, so notice we have Hermione from Harry Potter here as her character. I actually have Emma Watson as a real person for inspiration for the Sage as well, because she happens to fit a similar character as the one that she plays in that show. And she's a huge advocate for like feminism and women's rights. She's spoken at the UN. She's wicked smart. I think she has a degree from Harvard. So a really fun person to take inspiration from, especially as she's living her brand out loud. She's like in the peak of her fame at this moment in time, and is a great person to take inspiration from. Brilliant. I also love Simon Sinek and Brene Brown. I think they're two contemporary Sage archetypes. And the fun thing is both of them have written books, so you can get insight into how they think, how they operate, how they approach complex problems, and adopt similar methodologies in your own brand. And then famous people, the designer of the Eiffel Tower, Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, who discovered and defined gravity, Marie Curie, all of these people have like books written about them. They're quoted in many different places, so you can take inspiration like from their language and how they look at the world, what they believe, what they're motivated by, and adopt the ideas that you agree with to your own brand.